Hello there. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to my podcast, Sacred Soul Sisters. My name is Justina. I am an Usui Holy Fire and Angel Reiki Master with over 20 years of practice, and I'm your host. I can't wait to let others feel the love of community and remind us of the importance of coming together instead of coming apart. Now let's take a deep breath together in through our nose and a long exhale out of our mouth. This is my intentions in a poem to set the tone for our sacred soul sister community. Here you go. Welcome, dear soul, to this sacred space where all are embraced with love and grace. From every land, from near and far, no matter who you are, you're a star. Feel the warmth, the light, the peace. Let your spirit find release. Here we gather, hearts aligned, to uplift, to heal, to realign. Breathe in deeply, feel your glow. Let your light expand and flow. As I pour into you with love so true, your cup overflows, your soul renews. Together we rise, in love we stand, lifting vibrations hand in hand. A mission of light, a journey divine. Thank you for sharing your soul with mine. Welcome to the Sacred Soul Sisters space, a home of love and sacred embrace. I'm so glad you're here. Hello. Oh my goodness. I feel so cozy this morning as I'm recording this. It is October, somewhere around the 22nd, I think, while I'm recording this. Listen to me, somewhere around. I'm telling you, I've been doing a lot of meditating and things the last couple days and had some really awesome podcast interviews. And when I'm in that space, it's like time I just cannot grasp. It comes and it goes. And I know the specifics that I have alarms set when to pick up the kids and things like that. And I know still to feed them and do normal daily activities. But I don't know. I'm just what's the date? What month are we in? Anyway, so that's kind of what the topic is to start out with today. What are you doing when you lose track of time? And have you ever had a time where you were doing something and you lost track of time? If you haven't, that is an indication that, sweetheart, you need a vacation. There's so many things that I talked to a lady the other day that said she loses track of time the most when she's cleaning. She's most in her element when she's cleaning house. She just loses track of time. She feels productive. She feels in alignment. And I thought, wow, my house would look a lot different if that was the case for me, I assure you. Because that is not my superpower. That's not when I feel most in alignment. However, there has been moments, I guess, over the years where I have, kind of zoned out during that time, listening to podcasts, that kind of thing, and just chilling in that beautiful high vibe type stuff. But I want you to try this fall to really bring to mind, jot it down, put it in your notes section on your phone, however you want to do it. But what are you doing when you lose track of time? What are you doing when you feel so much joy? Who are you with when you feel so much joy? Where are you in the world when you feel so much joy? And then I want you to really kind of take a look at the answers to all of those kinds of things. And I want you to write out or voice record, what if you put all of those pieces together in the same scenario? Okay, so we're just going to play make-believe for lack of better words, right? So we're just going to create this story, and we're in such and such place, and this is happening, and this is what I'm doing. And so, like, an example would be, me for sure. Like, perfect case scenario situation, I am in San Francisco. I am spending the morning in the Muirwoods. I am going to Stinson Beach in the afternoon. I am talking with different groups of people about spirituality and about how much love is surrounding them on a daily basis, and how they have so much power deep inside them that just needs to be reignited. They just need to be reminded of how excited their soul is to start coming out, to start really living in alignment, and the things that start to multiply around them, right? Like abundance starts to follow, and so many things. So let me think. That would probably, oh yes, there'd have to be coffee. My family, I would have my family there. This is all, of course, perfect case scenario, right? And how it would be amazing. There are definitely a group of people in this, in this vision that I have, that I'm pulling out, like, okay, I feel amazing when I'm next to this person. I lose track of time when we're talking. This person. So I'm putting all of those people together as well, right? And one of those people, well, two of those people live in San Francisco, just saying. But anyway, and so I'm pulling all of this together in my mind, right? So I have this whole picture of how everything would look, what it would feel like then as my next thing that I'm thinking into. I'm like, okay, so this perfect scenario where I am surrounded by these incredible people that also have hearts full of love, in a beautiful setting with beautiful coffee. I mean, oh my gosh, right? So what I'm challenging you to do is bringing that vision to your forefront and allow yourself to daydream. Allow yourself to truly be in that scenario. Close your eyes and really feel into what that feels like. And know that really you're creating this situation on an energetic level. And don't be surprised if someday down the road this does come to life and you realize in a moment, oh my gosh, this is the vision that I had. Hello. I just wanted to drop in real quick, and I wanted to reach out this invitation. If you and your friends feel called to gather for a spiritual retreat, say there is a venue near you, say there's one of your friends' homes that you'd like to host it in. Currently only in the United States I am doing this, but my goal is definitely to be able to broaden my horizons in the near future. But if you and your friends feel called to gather for a spiritual retreat somewhere local to you, and one that nurtures healing, love, peace, rejuvenation, I would be honored to hold space and guide you through that journey. Retreats are seriously one of my greatest joys, to lead, to teach, to share, to create community together, to love on people, to remind them how worthy and amazing they are. I just absolutely love them. And also, if you know of a venue or a sacred space with beautiful healing energy that you'd love to suggest for some of my retreats in the future, I would love to hear from you. So please reach out, let me know, or if you would like more information or to connect, please reach out to me at email Justina, Justina, at angelreikijourney.com. So Justina, Justina, at ANGELREIKIJOURNEY.com. I can't wait to hear from you. I love you guys. Have a great day. And I also encourage you, maybe take a step or two towards making that become a reality. Maybe you can't make it 100% how your vision is right now. Maybe you can, but take a step towards it, right? So say it's a certain time of year and it's in a certain state that you have this feeling. Say it's in your backyard, whatever. I would say giving yourself a date to work with, to start with, is a great way to bring it to life even more. So my point in all of this is when we really feel into the things that ignite us, it sets this movement in place. And things start to unravel and the world starts to respond to the energetic frequency that we're creating, right? So things that can kind of start to happen, the more time you spend in feeling into this this creation, this beautiful event or time together or place or whatever it is that you're daydreaming about, would be the most amazing week of your life, or what your lifetime would look like forever, however you want to do it, or the most amazing weekend or whatever. The more you spend in doing that, and I challenge you to do it every day, and you don't have to close your eyes and you don't have to go into, a crisscross applesauce position in order to do it. Like, you can just sit quietly, stare off into space, and really think about this. Really get everything in place. What are the colors? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What are the sounds in the background? Who's laughing? All of these different things. If you start doing this on a daily basis, not only does it create this situation for the potential to come to life, which is freaking amazing, it also does something internally to you because you're tuning into joy. When you tune into joy, you become on a frequency that spirit has a much better capability of communicating with you, because it's a higher frequency, right? Which we've talked about in other episodes. And it's a much higher frequency. So spirit's like, ooh, awesome. Okay, so I'm going to give you this nugget. I'm going to put this person in your path. All right, I got it. You're kind of tuning in. We're kind of on the same vibration here, or the same frequency. Sorry, excuse me. And, we start to go about our life and people start to feel this joy, even though we only spent 20 minutes or so, tuning into that every day. But when we make that a habit, it starts to do, I cannot tell you how many amazing things it does. Like, I feel like my mind is just going to explode trying to get this out. But it puts so many great things into motion. People start to feel your heart before they hear you speak, right? When you show up anywhere, they start to feel your heart. They start to understand that something is different about them, and I'm feeling something when they come around. Like, I'm starting to feel this joy. Now, sometimes your reaction to that may be, somebody that wants to be angry or sad or mad. Sometimes people are very adamant about being righteous in their irritability, right? Like, they're like, nuh-uh, screw that. I'm going to be mad, and that's the way it is. And they don't want no happy person coming around them, right? So you might have some people be like, why are you here? No, I can't talk to you right now. Da 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 da. Of course, that's definitely something that's saying, much more about them at this point. But anyway, you're also going to have people that are going to be drawn to you because they're going to recognize that something feels different in them when they're around you. They may not be able to articulate it, right? But they may just, man, what's going on there? And then you start to have this domino effect of igniting other people's hearts, right? Okay. So now we've created this situation, this beautiful creation, this amazingness of whatever it is we're focusing on, right? We've created that. Now we we have the ability also to reignite the hearts in other people, to remind them that they can also tap into this joy. While there's no verbal communication saying, hey, P.S. today, I'm going to come over to you. I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to talk to you. And I'm reigniting your heart right now. No, there's none of that. I mean, I guess you could do that, but there's none of that. It's just happening. You don't have to even put any thought into it because it's happening. People can't help, while they may not be aware of it, but they can't help but feel when your heart is flowing that beautifully because you've tapped into things that bring you joy. They can't help but feel it. They just can't. It's just the way it is. So you have that happen. And then the other thing that happens is on a cellular level, you start healing. What do you heal? All kinds of things. It's incredible. People, and, there's another episode too of someone that I'm interviewing that talks about, how getting into deep relaxation, meditation, that kind of thing 2 times a day really, really does amazing things with healing that, scientifically sometimes, most of the time they can explain, right? So you have all these cellular things start taking place. These healings start happening. You have, people that have chronic issues that can start to get better. What? Just by tapping into joy? Yeah. Now, this doesn't mean you go tap into joy one day and now everything's perfect for your entire life. That's not how this works. You do need to be consistent in it. But the more you tap into joy by visualizing things that bring you joy, situations, people really feeling into that situation that you want to be in, that beautiful creation that you want to take place, that you are saying, you know what? This is taking place. The more you visualize this, I'm telling you, the more it will come to life. The more weird things will happen. And someone that you have in this vision already, that you have not told that you have in this vision, calls you and says, hey, you know what? I was kind of thinking, actually, what do you guys think about the weekend of blah, blah, blah? Any chance we could get together in this, beautiful location, da, 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 da. And you're like, what the hell? I didn't even tell anybody about what I was creating in my head. And you're like, yeah, yep. We can figure that out. That'll work just fine. These things start happening. It's so cool. I get so excited. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. 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 And then you start feeling even more happy. I guess the best way to describe it, I can't even come up with all of the positive side effects that can take place from that. I can't. I don't know all of the positive side effects that can take place. Negative side effects, I don't think there are any negative side effects. However, this is something, we've also talked about. There will often be people that fall away in that process. And that's really tricky to feel into. Is it a negative side effect? Can you still have a sense of loss from someone that wasn't good for you? Yeah, you can. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad side effect, But you can have moments of feeling loss and grief from a friendship that may fall away. Sometimes from a marriage that may fall away, a relationship, a job situation that may fall away. But all of that is happening for you. For you. The universe is for you. They truly, truly, truly want the best for you. Your spirit team wants the best for you. Your God, your Buddha, your Mother Mary, your Kuan Yin, your any and all that are of the most beautiful light want the best for you. And when we put ourselves in situations where we tap into joy and peace and calm, then our physical body can respond. Right? How awesome is that? Listen, this doesn't mean you do all of this, you'll never have challenges, you'll never have bad things happen, you'll never this, you'll never that, everything will be perfect forever and ever and ever. That's not what I'm saying. We still freaking live in human lives right now, okay? So things are still going to happen. You're still going to have a bad day. You're still going to have moments where you may just be in a funk yourself. You may be righteous in your own anger, right? And be like, no, I am pissed off. Damn it. I don't want to be happy right now. Ain't envisioning that today. I'm going to stomp my foot. I'm going to put my hand on my hip. I am going to, I'm going to be mad. Damn it. I'm going to be mad. Well, go on with your bad self. But anyway, you'll come back around. But I'm telling you, when you do this stuff, this is not a hard thing to do. To daydream, it's okay. If you feel like you can't envision it, write it out. Draw stick people. Draw a square house with a roof on it. Draw a circle and make that water if that's what you want to be on. Water when you create this situation or this event or this coming together or whatever. There's so many different ways that you can bring it to life and bring it to focus. But once you create it, the biggest part is feeling into it. What does it feel like in that situation? Oh my gosh, it feels so good. It feels so good. And every time you tap into feeling so good and reminding yourself you're so loved, it's like it just turns on your antenna on the outside and it makes the antenna signal so much stronger that all of these beautiful things can now see it. They can hear it. They can sense it. And they're like, ooh, hey, I'm a positive vibe. I want to come over here. Hey, I work with some travel company and we just got a really awesome deal. And I want to contact, I don't know, it's so weird. I feel like I need to reach out to this person I went to high school with and tell them about it. Haven't talked to them in 20 years, but I don't know. I just keep getting this nudge. Everything starts working for you. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, you guys. I don't know. I woke up so excited, which I have to say I feel a little bit strange about because I feel like the last 2 nights have been a little rough. The night before last, I don't know, was crazy awake for a while. And I think I kind of hung out with someone else when I was in my dream world, helping a situation. And, we do that sometimes. And then last night I woke up again, just kind of like having this urge to, that I needed to help someone or something right away. And so the thing last night reminds me of a man that led a spiritual retreat a long time ago that I met, and he told me, anytime you're awakened like that, just take it as a call to prayer, a call to send love to the universe, or send love to everyone, to call in your angels, to call in your spirit team, to, just take a moment and just say, you know what, I just send love to this universe. I just send love to all of these people's hearts. If anyone is aching right now, if anyone is stressing right now, if anyone is in a hard place right now, please let them feel my little sprinkle of love around them, to know that they're supported, and those kinds of things. And then sometimes you got to put an earbud in and, put that, I can never say the word, like solfeggio tones, frequencies, the sound stuff. I'm so bad with pronunciation. Anyway, something like that. Or put a meditation on. Put a deep sleep meditation on. Whatever you need to do to bring yourself back to peace. But I always start with sending love out. Because sometimes it truly does feel like it's a call to do that. Like, hey, there's someone in our universe that is struggling right now. Call out, send it. Okay, hey guys, here's the heads up. Here's the telegram. I need you to send love and light right now. Those kinds of things. And I definitely want to follow through with that, because there's times when I need love, right? When I need support, and I need to know that I'm not alone in this whole crazy thing called life, right? So I feel like that is really important to do. And I think it does matter. I've had, a couple people be like, well, what does it matter? Like, do you really think that you're going to, make something better for someone, or allow them to feel love? Like, you're just one person, like, really. So with that, it goes back to that adage, it just takes one, first of all. But besides that, I don't think I'm the only one getting the call. I think there's a lot of people getting the call. And I think the more people turn into their heart and feel into their heart, they're going to get more calls. And it just takes a minute to send love out, with the intention that, like I said, that it infuses into the hearts of those that needs it. And then it infuses into our universe, into our land, into Mother Earth, into whatever you feel like you're guided to send love to. And if you feel like you're not guided to send it to one specific thing, then just pick 3 or 4 things. It's not going to hurt in any way. It's so, so, so helpful. We are not separate from each other. Let me say that again. We are not separate from each other. Okay? I don't care what color you are. I don't care what place you were born. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care. We are not separate from each other. So just a reminder to watch yourself when you feel the judgment coming in for another. Just watch yourself. Okay? We're all connected. We truly, truly are. And if you're struggling with your feelings of angst or hate or anger towards others, ask your spirit team to help you with that. Ask your angels to come in now and help you with that. tell them what you are struggling. I mean, they're probably aware, but you do have to ask them. Ask them, tell them, and sometimes saying it out loud or even in your mind also gives a little bit of a release. What exactly it is that you're struggling with so much. Because we know when we hang on to that anger or that resentment or that angst towards someone, that hate, that's doing so much damage inside of you when you're holding that. Okay? So just be mindful. Be mindful. Okay? And if you struggle with that or you want to talk further about that or anything, you can always book a session with me, angelreikijourney.com, an Angel Reiki session. You can tell me about that at the beginning of the session. We can focus on that specifically, bring in your angels and your spirit team, but you can also do that on your own. You don't have to have me for that. I'm willing to help you and I would love to see you, but I just want to remind each and every one of you of the power that lies within you too. And when you feel through your heart and when you have the true intentions to do the best for the highest good, that you have a lot of support around you in order to follow and see that through. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just want to hug each and every one of you right now so bad. Thank you so much for listening, for taking the time to listen to my podcast. And it's so bizarre to me sometimes, still every time I do it, when I listen back to a session, I'm like, what did I just say? Where did that come from? Because spirit just like takes over and just starts blah, 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 blah. And I just love it. I love it. I feel elated every time I get to record one of these podcasts. And I'm just so grateful. And I hope that you can feel my intentions and you can feel my heart sending love to yours during these episodes. I really, truly, truly, truly hope that you can feel that. And I challenge you to really feel in this fall. Really take this fall to focus on what would be the most magnificent weekend, the most magnificent life, if you wanted to go there. But weekend, who would it be with? Where would it be? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Oh my goodness. And I would love for you to share it with me too. Spirit is, Spirit's always coming in. Anyway, but Spirit is saying if you all want to email me this and you want me to relate on the podcast so I could do an episode and just kind of read everybody's story, like this would be the perfect scenario, or this would be the best weekend ever. This is where it would be. This is how it would be. This is what it would feel like, smell like. If you want to email me those and I could maybe read those on an episode, and I think that would be really fun. I wouldn't have to, obviously, I could give your name if you want to and your location, but obviously I could keep it all anonymous. And so you probably wouldn't want to be like, I want John Smith to be on my right side while I'm sitting on this comfy couch at this place. And I want Susie Smolder to be here and Jillian Joyful to be there. And, so you probably don't want to give me like first and last names. But anyway, but I think that would be really fun to read, on a podcast episode, like, hey, here's some of the amazing creations that everybody came up with. So if you are feeling like you can put this down on paper, okay, not paper, I hear you, Spirit, in an email or in like a PDF or like a Word document or whatever, and email it to me with the subject line, my creation. I can look into doing a podcast and reading those out loud. Again, I'll keep it anonymous. No worries. But if you do want me to say your name and your location, you can definitely put that in the email saying, hey, I want you to say my name and my location. But yeah, so I am so excited about that. Man, that'll be fun. Okay. Anyway, well, and it'll be even more like energetically created because you're having forward movement by sending the email to, okay, I'm going down a rabbit hole. All right. Anyway, I'm going to hush up now. I hope you guys have an incredible week. Incredible week. And we will talk soon. And enjoy your fall. Get a cozy blanket near you. Smell into that pumpkin and cinnamon and vanilla. Oh, I'm so there now. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Big hugs to you. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everyone. I wanted to take a quick second and say thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for listening to this podcast. And I want to take a minute and ask for a quick favor. If when you're listening to an episode, if you could please just take a second, place your hand on your heart and take a deep breath in through your nose and a long exhale out of your mouth. And just set the intention to send love and light to every single person listening right now, yesterday, and in the future. I think together we just might be able to raise the vibration of this world. I'm so excited. And please follow me on Instagram at Angel Reiki Journey. Visit my website to book an appointment with me at angelreikijourney.com. And please follow this podcast, Sacred Soul Sisters. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Have a great day.